Hi, it's Grace. I'm so glad you're here with me today. It means a lot to have you with me right now. If your heart is hurting, if you're feeling lost, if it feels like no one understands the pain you're going through, this episode is for you. I want you to know something important. You are not alone. I know it might feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, like everything around you has stopped, and that the pain will never end. But trust me, it will get better. Slowly but surely. Day by day, step by step. The road to healing may seem long, but with each passing moment, you're getting closer to finding peace. Heartbreak is one of the toughest things we face. It shakes us to our core, and it's not something that just goes away overnight. But I want to remind you of something. You are stronger than you think. Even when the pain feels overwhelming, you have the strength to get through it. You will smile again. You will laugh again. And eventually, you will be okay. So let's talk about it today. Let's open up about the emotions you're experiencing, gently and with care. And as we do that, let's also learn some English along the way. Because sometimes learning a new language or expanding our vocabulary can help us better express what we're going through. It can be healing in its own way. I'm here with you, step by step. Let's go through this together. You've got this. What is heartbreak? Heartbreak is a deep, intense emotional pain that often feels impossible to describe. It's not just sadness or disappointment. It's a heaviness that settles in your chest, an ache that seems to reach every part of you. It's the kind of pain that doesn't just affect your heart, but your mind, your soul, and your spirit. Heartbreak usually happens when love comes to an end. When something you cherished, something that once felt like it would last forever, suddenly slips away. Maybe someone left. Maybe the person you loved changed in ways you didn't expect. Maybe life took you down different paths, leaving you with no choice but to say goodbye. Or maybe, despite all the effort, all the love you gave, it still wasn't enough. You loved deeply, wholeheartedly, and yet somehow it didn't save the relationship. Let me tell you a story about a girl named Mira. Mira was in love. Deeply, completely, and unconditionally. She loved with all her heart. They had plans, dreams of a future together. They talked about growing old together, traveling the world, building a life filled with memories. But one day, everything changed. Without any warning, he turned to her and said, "I'm sorry. I don't love you anymore." Just like that. No explanation, no preparation. Mira was left stunned. The person she trusted, the one she thought would always be there, suddenly wasn't. In that moment, her world felt like it shattered. She cried every night, her heart breaking a little more with each tear. She stopped eating, lost interest in things she once loved, and felt like she was falling into an endless pit of sorrow. Her body felt heavy, as though the weight of the pain was too much to carry. She felt broken, not just in her heart, but in every part of her being. Imagine a mirror that was once whole, perfect, reflecting light and beauty, and then suddenly, it's cracked, each shard representing a piece of her shattered self. That's what heartbreak feels like. A crack inside you, a deep wound that doesn't heal right away. It's a loss of not just a person, but a future, a dream, and a part of yourself that you gave to someone else. It's a feeling of emptiness, as if the person you were before the heartbreak is no longer there. But even though the pain feels endless, remember that just like Mira, you will heal. It may take time, It may feel hard, but with each day, the cracks will begin to fade. And slowly, piece by piece, you'll find your way back to yourself. How does heartbreak affect us? Heartbreak doesn't just affect our hearts. It can touch every part of who we are. It's a heavy, overwhelming feeling that impacts not just our emotions, but also our bodies and minds. When your heart breaks, you might find yourself feeling like everything is falling apart. You can experience a whirlwind of emotions, each one more intense than the last. These emotions can feel completely consuming, and you may wonder if they will ever go away. You may feel sad. Sometimes it feels like you just want to crawl into bed and stay there forever. You don't want to talk to anyone, and the thought of facing the world seems too much. You might say to yourself, "I just want to lie in bed." The sadness is so deep, it's as if the world has lost its color and nothing brings you joy. Lonely. Even if you're surrounded by people, you might feel completely alone. Heartbreak can isolate you, making you feel like no one truly understands the depth of your pain. You may catch yourself thinking, "No one understands me," as if you're trapped in your own bubble of sorrow. Angry. When love ends unexpectedly, especially without explanation, it's easy to become angry. You might feel like you've been wronged, betrayed, or left behind. Why did this happen to me? You may ask, not understanding why things unfolded the way they did. The anger can sometimes feel more powerful than the sadness as you struggle with the injustice of it all. Tired. Emotional pain can be physically exhausting. When your heart is broken, even the simplest tasks can feel like they require more energy than you have. You might feel constantly drained, like you have no strength left to keep going. "I have no energy," you might think, as your body and mind are both worn out from the weight of your emotions. Empty. There may be moments when you feel lost, unsure of what to do next. Without the person you loved, you might feel like something is missing. It's a sense of emptiness that's hard to describe, as if a part of you has been taken away. What do I do now? You might wonder, unsure of how to move forward without the person who was once such a big part of your life. These feelings are all part of the healing process. They are normal, and they don't mean that you didn't love enough. In fact, they mean the opposite. It means you loved deeply, and when love is that strong, the pain of losing it can be just as powerful. Love is powerful, and when love ends, it can leave behind a deep, aching void. But remember, these emotions are part of the journey, and they will pass with time. Now, let's take a moment to learn a few English words and phrases that can help describe the feelings you might be experiencing. Heartache. This refers to the emotional pain that comes from sadness, especially after a loss or disappointment. It's a more intense form of heartache, often connected to love or relationships. Example: after the breakup, she felt deep heartache, and it was hard to do anything. To move on. This phrase means to accept what happened and start living your life again, even if it's hard. It doesn't mean forgetting, but it's about finding the strength to continue despite the pain. Example: it's hard, but I'm trying to move on and focus on my future. Time heals all wounds. This is an expression that suggests that, with time, the pain from a heartbreak will gradually lessen. While it doesn't mean the pain will disappear completely, it becomes more manageable as time passes. Example: I know it hurts now, but time heals all wounds, and things will get better. To let go. To let go means to stop holding on to someone or something emotionally. It's about releasing the attachment to the past, even though it may be difficult. It doesn't mean forgetting. It means finding peace and moving forward. Example: I'm learning to let go of the past and focus on healing. So, how do we heal? Healing is a journey, and it's different for everyone. But here are some gentle steps that can help you along the way. These steps won't make the pain go away immediately, but they will guide you towards feeling better, step by step. Take care of yourself. When your heart is broken, it's easy to forget about your physical well-being. But your body needs love too. The emotional pain you're feeling affects your energy, your health, and your mind. So, start by giving your body the care it deserves. Eat nutritious food. Drink plenty of water. Rest. Sleep as much as you can and try to find moments of peace. Even if it's just a short walk outside or sitting in silence for a few minutes, your body will thank you for it. You can't heal if you're neglecting yourself. Feel your feelings. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or confused. Sometimes we try to hide our pain, thinking it'll make things easier. But those emotions need to be expressed. Cry if you need to. Don't hold back your tears. They're not a sign of weakness, but of strength. Write down your thoughts. Journaling can help clear your mind and give you a place to pour out your heart. Talk to a friend, someone you trust who can listen without judgment. Don't keep your pain inside. Let it out. You are allowed to feel. Reflect. After the storm settles, it's time to look inside. Ask yourself, what did I learn? Every experience, even painful ones, teaches us something. It may take time to see the lessons, but eventually you will. Think about what you want in the future. What kind of relationship do you want? What kind of person do you want to be? Use this time of reflection to grow stronger, to get clearer about your needs, and to understand yourself better. Let go slowly. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means releasing the control that the pain has over you. It's about not allowing the memories or the hurt to define your every moment. It's about choosing to let go of the hurt little by little. It takes time, and that's okay. You don't have to rush this process. Letting go is a gradual journey. Don't expect to wake up one day and feel completely healed. It's a small step every day. And you're doing great. Love yourself. Through all of this, remember one very important thing. You are worthy of love. You've always been worthy. Look at yourself with kind eyes. When the world feels like it's turned against you, be the one who gives yourself the love you deserve. Say kind words to yourself, especially when you feel low. Tell yourself, I am strong. I am deserving of happiness. Even when it feels hard, remind yourself that you are still whole. You are still valuable. And you are still capable of love, both for yourself and others. Healing begins with self-love. Now, let's take a moment to learn 2 idioms that are often used when talking about love and emotions. These idioms can help you express what you're feeling in a different way. Mend a broken heart. This means to heal from the pain of love, especially after a breakup. It's about putting the pieces of your heart back together, even if it takes time. Example: after the breakup, she listened to music every day. It helped her slowly mend a broken heart. Wear your heart on your sleeve. This idiom means to show your emotions openly, without hiding how you truly feel. It's about being transparent and vulnerable with your feelings. Example: he's always honest about how he feels. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and that's okay. People respect his openness. Before we end, I want to say this to you. Your pain is real, but it won't stay forever. You are stronger than you feel right now. You will smile again. Love will find you again. Maybe in someone else. Maybe in yourself. Let's say a few healing words together. Repeat after me if you like. I am healing. I am enough. I will love again. My heart is learning to grow. I am safe. I am loved. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you for being here with me. You are not broken. You're becoming. I'll see you in the next episode. With love, this is Grace.